Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind. That is, what if Tariq had got that $2 million from Mecca? What would he have done? I wish our boy Tariq would have got that $2 million from Mecca. The thing is, when Tariq and Mecca finally met one another, it was great. It was a great scene. Like right now, I know a lot of people are bragging and talking about the Batman. Let me tell you something. The Batman is a great movie, got a lot of great performances, and one of the biggest performances there I want to say is between Batman and Riddler when they go back and forth. But let me tell you something. Tariq and Mecca, when they finally met each other and they had their scene together, that scene was so great. That scene was so real because finally Tariq, the person that Mecca heard a lot about, but Mecca also knew a lot about Tariq as well. But Tariq and Mecca finally met one another. They were making the most noise in Power Book 2 Ghost Season 2. Tariq being the main character, Mecca being the main antagonist, and them not ever really meeting each other until towards the very end. Not only that, Tariq really figuring out who Mecca truly is, where everybody else could not figure out who he was, but Tariq was the one to know who he was, and those two going at it with one another. Not only that, Tariq pretty much winning that argument between him and Mecca, saying, give me $2 million and I will never say nothing to nobody about it whatsoever. Now, personally, I think Monet pretty much sabotaged Tariq getting $2 million, because if Tariq would have got that $2 million from Mecca, Tariq would have left her behind. He would have cut her off. He would have went on. Now, how do I think that this would, let me be real with you. If Tariq would have gotten that $2 million, Tariq would have, went on. And what I mean by that is that it would have gave him a boost. And that means anytime he need Davis, it wouldn't hurt him. Anytime he need to do anything with money, it would never hurt him. See, he's in financial situations right now. Ever since Dad has been gone, he's been in financial situations. As long as Ghost was around, there was no financial situation. Like the money was there, everything was fine. Ghost was the one with the money, but now that Ghost is gone, everybody's struggling. So when it comes down to it, that $2 million would have helped Tariq out a lot. It would have put him somewhere where he would have set high, and you knew he would have tried to flip some of that money. He would have flipped, some of it, and it would have made him even bigger than what he was. And I think Monet feared Tariq being able to do that because she knows Tariq's potential. Like I always tell you guys, he is the right-hand man, but at the same time, he's the one who is the most dangerous out of all of Monet's kids. And I know what you're about to say to all of you who be coming at your boy about it. He's not Monet's kid. Listen, I'm not saying that he is Monet's kid in terms of like Monet is his mom. No, but the fact that Monet looks at Tariq like that's my, my other kid, that's more like somebody like let's say you grow up with your family member. I don't know, whether it's a boy or girl, they're your best friend. Your mom gonna look at them like that's my daughter, that's my son. And never had him. And that's the situation with Monet and Tariq. But the thing is with Monet is that Monet fears Tariq because at the end of the day, Tariq is more capable than any of her children. So had Tariq would have got that $2 million, Tariq would have took that money and helped himself out. He probably would have moved off of campus, still be in school, but do his own thing. He would have flipped the money and turned into something else. But then again, Tariq did not want to be a part of the life anymore. If he had that $2 million, he was going to step away from the life and really just look out for him and Yasmin and try to just, get through college and get his father's fortune. Because he got to a point where he no longer wanted to be a part of the life. He didn't want to be in the drug life no more. It was too dangerous. It was too risky. It put him into too many situations. And now he sees why his father didn't want him there at all. And he's starting to see that. Now, I like that because that shows character growth. Tariq, who wanted to be in the game so bad, because if you go back to Power Book 1, he was wanting to be in the game so bad, but we know he was twisted by Kanan and Tasha. And Tasha embraced the monster versus trying to calm the monster along with Ghost. She said, well, okay, I'm accepting him who he is. And Ghost was like, no, that's not him. He's better than that. But it was bad because now the monster that Tariq was in Book 1 has calmed down in Book 2 because now he has to face these situations on his own more than he used to. Because there is no Ghost, there is no Tommy, there is no Kanan. Tasha is not there. No one's there. He has to deal with everything on his own. And so with that being said, it's hard, and he sees that he cannot trust anybody. And living a life where you can consistently never trust somebody, you're consistently seeing situations, you're consistently going through stuff, you're consistently being set up. It's got him to the point where he's like, I cannot do this. And I would really love to have a moment where Tariq says he's tired of this life. He doesn't want anything to do with it anymore. He's sick of it. But he has no choice right now. So if he would have got that $2 million, it would have got him out of the game. I do still think he would have flipped the money, to some of it, to get more money, but then he would have been settled. He would have stopped. He would just live his life, because at the end of the day, him and Effie both pretty much express that they want to get out of the life. They don't want to be there forever. And maybe Tariq may have a happy ending. So we will see how that goes. But I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy, Bobby Beast here. I just want to say much love, much respect. That's pretty much what I think would happen. I think that our boy, he wants to leave the game, and maybe by season 3, maybe season 4, he leaves the game. We will see. But I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy, Bobby Beast here. I just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And one.
Quote King.
Hey everyone, how are you doing? Take a look at the war that's taking place right now with Ukraine and Russia, because that could be any of us. The stuff they're going through, the procedures, the things that they are watching, the weapons, the shooting, the people running around in the streets, people with guns. That could be any of us at any time. Don't just look and say, I can't believe that. Look and say, I need to get ready. Because this is something that could potentially happen with us, all of us.